Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome back to another Uchu Sentai Kyuranger review. Today we're taking a look at the deluxe Kyuren-Oh, featuring 01 Shishi Voyager, 03 Okami Voyager, 05 Oushi Voyager, 07 Chameleon Voyager, and 09 Kajiki Voyager, including all 5 Voyagers and the respective Kyutama for their Kyurangers. Let's take a look at this awesome set. We're going to begin our look at Kyurenoh with starting with the most complicated of them all, Shishi Voyager, who makes up the torso of Kyurenoh. You do see that there is a Shishi Kyutama here, which is very similar to the one that was included with the Seiza Blaster. You can see there. Here's the one with the Seiza Blaster. So you can see they're nearly identical, it's just the bottom plate is different. They both make the same sounds, but the secret image on the back is different, which we'll go over when we get to Kyurenoh. Now, naturally, each of the Kyutama do fit inside their corresponding mecha. For Shishi Voyager, his clips to the top here, like that. Now, the cool part about Shishi Voyager is he is a lion-based, so I do like that, as he is based on the Leo constellation. His mouth does not really open, because this is where Kyurenoh's head is, so it just kind of springs closed. It's just got some force resistance there. You could adjust these if you want. You can also adjust these little things here. Not really too much articulation-wise. It is because this guy is loaded with electronic features. If you notice there's a switch down here, you switch this on, and you get this up here. So there's actually lights throughout this toy for different modes. Now there's a button here which will activate most of the sound effects, and you can actually see that it will light up the Kyutama up here. So we get to say the docking sound. It's really hard to see the projection here because of my light. I'm going to turn the light down, and we're going to take a look here. So as you can see here, inside the Kyutama is an image of Shishi Red piloting, which I think is a really cool function. It's a really hard image to display on camera, but we can show it better later. That's basically the functions of Shishi Voyager. Here is the Okami Voyager, based on the Lupus constellation. As you can see, here is the Okami Kyutama for Okami Blue to change with. As you can see here, rotate this around, and we got a nice little image of a wolf. Again, there's a secret picture to be found. Then, the Okami Voyager himself, you just plug the Kyutama and you want to put it face down right there. Here he is, his mouth opens, which is great. I think that's awesome, a neat little detail. And his head does rotate, which is pretty cool. I love the little fur detail enclosed within each of these little parts. I think that's a great little detail. Also, there's too many ends there to remind me of Ninja to make me happy. I don't know what that is about, but it is a detail on one side of this guy. Yeah, there's a Okami Voyager, who's pretty cool. I wish there was some articulation in him, but there isn't for usability sake, and that's okay. Here is Oushi Voyager, which comes with number 5 Oushi Kyutama, which you can use for Oushi Black. As you can see there, clicks into place, looks really nice. There's a secret image we'll reveal later. This plugs right here on the back of the Oushi Voyager, and you can see he looks fantastic. His head does rotate, and his horns do pivot up and down to an extent, and his mouth does open, which I think is really cool. And he is a giant bull tank, so he does roll really well. I mean, really, really well. He's the only one that has wheels, I think, so he does pretty good at that. Pretty fun, pretty big, or pretty bulky. It's not really that too big, but it's pretty cool. overall. Here's the Chameleon Voyager with number 7 Chameleon Kyutama for Chameleon Green. You can see here, looks really nice. There's a secret image we will reveal later. Here is the Chameleon Voyager. You want to plug this in this way. So you see it will line up here. Got this little guy here. The mouth does open and the tongue comes out, which I think is a neat little detail that wasn't necessary, but is really cool to have. Really well painted too. I love the eyes. I think that's great. No wheels or anything, so it just kind of sits there, but there's the Chameleon Voyager. Lastly, we have the Kajiki Voyager with Kyutama number 9, Kajiki Kyutama. What you can see there is a swordfish-based Dorado constellation. You can actually kind of see the image on this one because of the yellow plastic reflecting the light in. We'll take a look at that image later. Just like with the Chameleon, you want to have the ring part down. But here he is. He doesn't do anything. I really wish there was some wheels in this guy, maybe, or opening mouth. This is a separate piece because this is rubbery plastic. This is hard plastic. That's all he does. He just kind of sits there. I think he's probably the weakest of the Voyagers. So the individual Voyagers are pretty neat, but let's see how they all combine. So let's say the docking. Here is the mighty Kyuren-Oh, who is a very cool mech. He looks very bulky, but he's actually not too tall. In fact, he's just a little bit taller than Juo King. I mean, about a head taller than Juo King. He's around the size of Shurikenjin, I think. My Shurikenjin's kind of in the middle of Lion Ha-Oh right now, so it's kind of hard to get out. But he's not super large. He is relatively small. Which is good for the shipping, but he is kind of on the smaller side, which is okay. As we learned with Voyager, you can still have a giant final mecha. But here is Kyuren-Oh. I think the orb theme behind the design is really cool overall. You see the different arms here. So you got the chameleon, which you could still use the tongue, I guess, as a weapon in this mode, maybe, like that. I don't know. The swordfish, or the Kajiki Voyager is used kind of as a sword. The legs are just kind of there. And the head is really cool. I dig the head a whole lot. And of course it does have lights and sounds. Now when you actually activate the lights, it's bright white lights that will shine through each of the Kyutama, providing a new image. So I'm going to turn the light down so we can try to get a good glimpse of this. The idea is each Kyutama has an image of the Kyuranger piloting it from within, which I think is really cool. Overall, it's a really neat effect, and I think it works out great. Now, if you are wanting to make a better effect than just have little images of the Kyurangers piloting Kyurenoh, there is a cockpit set releasing in March 2017 that contains minifigures of the Kyurangers that will fit inside Kyutama that are specially designed to work with the mecha. So I'm going to be picking that up for sure, because I think that'd look really cool having actual figures in there And that way you can see the Kyurangers without the lights being on. Now, like I said, there are special images with other Kyutama, namely these three, that I previously reviewed, and that you can pretty much just do from here. So first I'll show you. It's a bright white light. But taking a look here, we can put in the special Shishi Kyutama that came with the Seiza Blaster. See, it's a roaring lion kind of design. Putting in the Kani Kyutama from Kyutama Set 1. You can see the crab claw design. We'll get to you in a minute. The last one, which is the Tate Kyutama, which has a shield look to it. So overall, really cool sound effects and lights, and I do love the revealing image gimmick of it. Gives you a little bit more to do with the Kyutama than just put them in the mecha. Now, in terms of confusing sound effects, there are a few in the Seiza Blaster. This is one I don't get. I don't understand. I think it's a game of some sort. I don't really get it. I don't really get it at all. Now, of course, you know, when you think of a Super Sentai mecha, you think, alright, that's the combo, that's how it works. You gotta buy more mecha to get a different combo. Well, let me blow your minds a little bit. Because if I were to just pop the Chameleon Voyager off of here, decide to turn the Kyutama this way, flip this out, set it like that, take the Okami Voyager, put it up here, bring its head down, turn it around, plug this here, suddenly we've made a new combo. Yes, they follow the Scramble City style that Transformers introduced, where each limb Voyager can become an arm or a leg. And that's just cool. As we can see, if we keep swapping things up, we could switch out Kajiki and make him a leg. Take Oushi and make him an arm. So we got that going on, which that's really cool. Unknown how it's going to be used in the show, but I really hope they do this, where they're just like, oh, we need more powerful arms. Let's swap in Oushi and Ookami, or throw in Tenbin and Hibetsky as arms or legs, and just go crazy with the combinations. I think this is a fantastic idea. And it's certainly going to be fun with the toys, especially with more limb Voyagers coming out in the future. So overall, I gotta say, Kyurenoh, on his own, you can make two different combos here. You could even just swap these up. You can just take and do this, like that. And now you can do that, and then you can also just come down here, swap, and pull these off the right way. And look, there's another combo. There's a lot of possibilities with this guy, especially throwing the other Kyutama. You can just be like, all right, let's just mess with that. And if you're like, oh, well, I want Oushi to have Tate, you can do that. There's so much you can do with this guy, especially when you buy other things, but it's just so cool. Now, like I said, the Kyutama included do work with the Seiza Blaster. Let's take a look at what those sound effects actually are in the Seiza Blaster. So we're going to use each new Kyutama in the Seiza Blaster. Now, the Shishi Kyutama uses the same sounds as the one that came with the blaster, but for the record, we will demonstrate it here. And the galaxy sound is the same for all Kyutama from everything I have been able to tell. Next we'll go to number 3, which is the Okami Kyutama for Okami Blue. Moving on to number 5, the Oushi Kyutama for Oushi Black. Next we'll take a look at 07, the Chameleon Kyutama for Chameleon Green. Lastly, we have Kyutama 09, the Kajiki Kyutama for Kajiki Yellow. So there's all the sounds made by the new Kyutama in the Seiza Blaster. Overall, Kyurenoh is made to impress people, I think, because this thing is cool. Outside of its weird shoulder joints, as you can see there, it's a little awkward. The sound effects are awesome. The lights are really cool, and I love how they sync up to everything. The transformations are basic, but the fact that they can each become different limbs, so they can be an arm or a leg, that is so cool. I'm digging Kyuranger's mecha line so much, especially with what's coming up in the second quarter of the year, and I can't wait to see more. This line should be insane by the end, but I definitely recommend picking up Kyurenoh. If you're on the fence about it, get him in hand. You'll definitely like it. I think that Kyurenoh is just a great, great Super Sentai mecha, and it's probably the best main mecha we've gotten in the last 5 years. I think that overall Kyurenoh is definitely worth a pickup. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more Kyuranger videos in the near future. I do have the 4 auxiliary Voyagers, Scorpio, Tinben, Hibetskai, and Washi coming in soon, and have more Super Sentai and Power Ranger reviews in the meantime. And also hit the like button if you like this Kyurenoh review and you want to see more Kyuranger videos, and comment below telling me what your favorite main Super Sentai mecha is. Till next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.